Happy Easter, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 14 of the No Salt Added Challenge. So we're going to talk about dentistry in a minute here. For now, we're going to talk about food. So I am making something called zucchini and potato bake. That is from allrecipes.com. Super, super easy. I'm so swollen. Super, super easy. Not a whole lot going on here. So basically it says to take 2 medium zucchini and 4 medium potatoes and a red pepper and to chop them. So I actually have just one very large potato, 2 medium zucchini, and a red pepper. So that's about the amount of food that I have that I'm going to be cooking. And then the recipe basically says to put, whoa, hang on. You're supposed to put a clove of garlic, half a cup of breadcrumbs, quarter cup of olive oil, then to taste paprika, salt, and ground pepper. So I'm actually definitely going to do the garlic. I'm definitely not going to do the oil. And I don't really see the need to do the breadcrumbs. I'm just going to put a little bit of seasoning on there. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of this no salt seasoning from Costco. That'll replace the pepper and the salt. I'm going to put a little bit of chopped onion in there because it doesn't call for an onion, which is weird to me. I really like onions, so I'm going to put some of that in there. And then I'm going to put a bunch of nutritional yeast on it. Not a bunch, but sprinkle it on there pretty good. You're supposed to bake this in the oven at 400 degrees. It does not say to cover it. Stirring it occasionally. Bake it for an hour until the potatoes are tender and lightly brown. So I'm really excited about this. I'm just going to dump it all in this bowl and mix it up really well. So while I do that, let's talk about mouth stuff. All right, so let's put this in here. So you guys know on Monday, well, today is now Thursday. Monday, when I was eating breakfast, my tooth broke, and that was not super unexciting or anything, but it wasn't that big of a deal. So I went to the dentist. I called them and made an appointment, and I was able to get on in Tuesday at 12:30. So I had the other 7 on 7 off lady. She went ahead and took my Tuesday night shift for me, so that I didn't have to worry about that. And I went in. I ended up being there for like 4 hours just because they were so incredibly busy and they were just fitting me in, which was really nice of them. But turns out if your tooth cracks high enough up to the bone, you cannot, oh my goodness, you cannot put a crown on it because there's not enough tooth before you get to the bone, unless you remove some bone, which kind of seems counterintuitive to me. So anyway, so I got to go in the next day at noon and have an implant started, which actually I ended up having to have 2 because the tooth in front of it had a massive crack in it as well. And by the time that one would have broken, it would have been too close to the bone as well. So, okay, doesn't that look awesome? I'm super excited about this. I think it's gonna be really good. So anyway, needless to say, I had major surgery yesterday on my mouth, and I'm now having to take antibiotics 3 times a day for the next week, and I have to take an antihistamine, the 12-hour antihistamine twice a day for the next 10 days, because apparently in order to put the little posty thingies in that they need to put in, he had to do a sinus cavity lift. So my sinus cavity got literally with a hammer and like a chisel-y thingy and like lifted. Anyway, I'm like super swollen. But anyway, I have to go to work. Whether I'm swollen or not, I have to go, which means I do need food too. But I'm really excited about this. I think this is gonna be really, really good. This morning my blood pressure was 90. It was either 98 or 99. I don't remember now. Let's just say 99/60. Shoot. It was 99/68. That's what it was. So anyways, that's normal. Sounds good. When they took my blood pressure at the dentist's office before they did the surgery, like they were getting me all prepped up and, oh yeah, we have to check your blood pressure. It was like 121/77. I was like, yeah, I'm a little nervous. And they're like, well, your blood pressure's good. I was like, yeah, it's a little high for me. I'm a little nervous. But anyway, everything in here is like super, super swollen. So it's a little bit hard for me to talk. But I'm going to eat because I haven't really eaten in the last 2 days, hardly at all. Yesterday, before I went to the dentist, I had a couple of those little street taco shells with some of the lentil stew that was left over on it, like a tiny little bit. And then I hadn't eaten in 24 hours before that, and I don't remember what I ate the day before. But anyways, just a tiny little something. It wasn't a big deal. So yeah, I haven't really eaten much in the last couple of days, but that's fine. We'll get back on track and get some good food in me. And I've got plenty of extra. I won't go hungry. I mean, my body will be plenty well okay. So anywho, I'm gonna go get this in the oven. It has to bake for an hour, so I will see you guys when it comes out and we'll chat about it. I think it's gonna be good. Alright guys, so got a zucchini and a potato. So I'm going to try these. They're very hot still. That's very good. Yeah, that's very, very tasty. So just a little bit of whatever seasoning that you would replace salt with. So whether you guys use Mrs. Dash or the Costco stuff that I have. Even just some Italian seasoning would be fine if that's what you have. Put a little bit of the shaky onions in there, you saw that. I didn't put any black pepper in, but I think there's some black pepper in the Costco seasoning, so that's fine. And then the nooch. Really tastes really good. So I cooked it at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, stirred it, 20 minutes, stirred it, 20 minutes. It tastes wonderful. It's not burnt by any stretch. The potatoes are nicely browned. The pan is like a big old mess, and it's gonna need to be soaked and stuff because I used a glass dish, but that's what the scrubber's for. All right, so I am gonna be on my way to work, and I will see you guys tonight after work. Hope you're having a good one. Well, hello everyone. So today was a very long day. I'm doing okay. My mouth isn't super sore, just not feeling the greatest. But anyways, food was really good. So both times that I warmed up my bowl of food, my technician was like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. And I was like, it tastes pretty good too. So anyways, I would definitely recommend trying to make that recipe. I did have the second bowl that I ate, I had a little bit of the no salt ketchup on it because I like potatoes with ketchup on them, especially like a hash brown or something along those lines. But this was really good with a little bit of ketchup too, so that was yummy. And I took some of the puffed sorghum and had a snack of that in the middle of the afternoon, well, early afternoon. And yeah, that's about it for me for today. So I'm gonna go home. The dentist told me that I'm not allowed to exercise for the next 3 days because I'm not supposed to do anything that will cause my blood pressure to go up or my heart rate to go up, so that I don't know, something to do with the membrane thingies that he had to sew into my mouth and whatever. So anyways, not gonna be exercising for the next 3 days, which, okay, that's fine. I don't really mind. But alrighty guys, so that's it for me for now, and I will